According to the Labor Department, there were an estimated 227,000 new claims for unemployment. And while that is less than last week, it is still a lot of people who are in need of a new job. Luckily, there's a lot of job openings here in Houston. To tell us how you can stand out in job applications is Workforce Solutions Parker, Harvey and Juliet Stipeche. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first of all, tell us, what is Workforce Solutions?
Well, Workforce Solutions is your local stop, and we've got 28 offices conveniently located across the 13-county region for you to come into an office and learn about the different types of opportunities that we have. We also have availability online at www.wrksolutions.com, and there you can also learn about jobs, scholarships, training, and other opportunities that we have.
So you can basically help people find jobs to apply to?
Yes, we can help them find jobs. We can also help them find training and scholarships and resources. We can provide information about registered apprenticeship programs, on-the-job training, and other types of opportunities available.
So if somebody comes into you guys today, who can you tell them is hiring in Houston?
Well, I'll let Parker share some more information about that.
Well, good morning. So first of all, as of today, there's about 140 to 150,000 open jobs right now in Houston. A lot of those have multiple openings, so that number is actually even higher than that. But be a bit more specific about who's currently hiring. Our major grocery store chains, H-E-B, Fiesta, Kroger, Walmart, all continue to hire for a range of roles. We saw that during the pandemic, and that's still continuing, from bakers, deli, seafood clerks, of course, supervisors for all those roles and more. Some of the key skills you're looking for: the ability to be able to lift objects, heavy objects in particular, merchandise, displays, etc., and to do basic math for transactions, inventory management, language skills, specifically Spanish and English, along with customer service, punctuality, all the kinds of things that really serve you well in just about any job. On the healthcare front, we've got all of our major hospital systems still hiring pretty aggressively. You've got Methodist, Memorial Hermann, Paris Health, HCA, others, and you're looking for things like actual direct care, allied health, as well as instructors for our major medical schools. Technical skills that are oftentimes looked for are going to be Epic systems. That cuts across a lot of those different roles. Our public ISDs, even though the school year is about to start in the very, very near term, are all still hiring as well, along with our higher ed institutions. But turning our attention to some other things, we can talk about where layoffs are occurring. Based on data we do have from the Texas Workforce Commission, we do know of at least about 2,200 or so layoffs that have happened in the past, say, year or so. And some of those, the more notable ones, are going to be areas like the 99-cent store, which unfortunately all those locations closed recently. But we also have some other things going on, like our unemployment rate and our continuing claims numbers are starting to tick up. With that said, though, we're still seeing pretty good job growth year over year. So we can't really say whether or not the job market's going to continue to soften or strengthen. But we do know that at the very least, it is a bit more of a buyer's market in terms of the employer being a little more selective at this time.
Are there what kind of industries should you avoid applying for that? I know you mentioned 99-cent store, but what other industries are making layoffs right now?
Well, we like to encourage people also just to focus on these areas of high growth. So as Parker said, there's stuff in education, also in healthcare, there's building and construction, and Parker can share some more information about those areas that are seeking a lot of employees at this time.
Well, as far as where to avoid, I can't really say there is a place I would say actively avoid. Most of our major industries here are still adding jobs. Where layoffs are happening, they're much more sort of spread out and business unit specific and kind of buried within a lot of organizations. So we're not seeing mass layoffs that people should really start looking at and saying, this is where I should not try to look for opportunities. So that's the good news, is that that's kind of where we are now at this stage in 2024.
Sure. What can a job candidate do to stand out if there's a lot of people trying to apply for these jobs?
Sure.
I would say that it's like you can always make sure that you've got an up-to-date resume. People sometimes take certification courses and things and they forget to include them. Take a very careful look. If you haven't looked at your resume, look at it, make sure that it's up to date, that it meets the needs of the job that you're applying for as well. And there's lots of different types of courses that are available and certifications and trainings that can get people upskilled. And we have scholarship opportunities at Workforce Solutions for those that are eligible as well. So it's lifelong learning. You're always having an opportunity to polish your resume with some additional skills and trainings that you can get from us as well.
All right, very helpful information. Parker and Juliet with Workforce Solutions, we appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.